anime fans, One Piece fans, in this video I talk about the vice captains of the YONKO crews, and we know how important these vice captains are to a crew, and we know how powerful these vice captains are. Each and every vice captain I mentioned in this video is going to be powerful in his or her own right. So the Yonkos I'll be considering are Whitebeard, Luffy, we have Shanks, we have Blackbeard, we have Big Mom and Kaido. So there are 6 in total. I'm adding Whitebeard because he is Whitebeard, and we have to respect his position and respect what he was in the One Piece universe. And I'm adding Luffy because it is stated by it is stated that he is the 5th Emperor of the Sea. So I'm gonna add him just in case. So bear with me. So this vice captain serves as a source of motivation and a source of check to these pirate captains. And we know how important Zoro has been to Luffy. Whenever Luffy is in doubt, Zoro is the one who is the voice he listens to. Zoro is the one who can tell him what to do. He listens to Zoro much more than anyone. With Marco too, you saw how important he was to Whitebeard. He actually could give Whitebeard advices and make him do what was right and actually talk with Whitebeard. Ben Beckman too, we see the relationship he has with Shank. Then we have Shiryu. We see what he did for Blackbeard. Kaido and Big Mama, those two are mysterious figures because we know Big Mama don't really care about her children really much. All she cares about is power. So the relationship between her and Katakuri is just based on power. So I don't really want to talk about her that much. And we have Kaido, who is a Yonko who has Ken as his right hand man. We've not seen a lot from Ken, but in the previous episode, we've seen that Ken is one who helps Kaido without even Kaido asking. So Ken is very important to the Beast Pirate. So in this video, I rank the vice captain and comment down your rankings below and let's have a fun discussion about this topic. So I do think Zoro is the weakest vice captain. Zoro is the source man of the Straw Hat Pirates, and we know how powerful Zoro was before the 2 years time training skip. After the time skip, Zoro has faced off against opponents who were no match for him, and this has made it seem like Zoro is so powerful that everyone in the One Piece community, most Zoro fans are like, Zoro is the strongest, he's even stronger than Luffy. It's funny at times, but it makes sense because he trained with Mihawk for 2 years, and we know how powerful Mihawk is. Mihawk is stated to be the strongest swordsman in the world, so he trained Zoro for 2 years, and we know how Zoro likes to train, and you know he's always up for the challenge. So I'm sure he learned a lot from Mihawk in the 2 years. So I do think Zoro is the the weakest vice captain. In the future, Zoro will surpass most of these vice captains, but as of now, what you've seen from Zoro, I do think he is the weakest vice captain. Right after Zoro, I have Marco. Marco is was the vice captain of the Whitebeard Pirates, and during the Marineford War, we saw what he did against the admirals. He faced off against all the 3 admirals and came out standing. Everything with Marco just makes a lot of sense. He was able to face Akainu, was able to face Aokiji, was able to face Kizaru. So Marco is not underestimated in any way. So I do think Marco is the 5th strongest vice captain. And we know his devil fruit is overpowered in its own right. Having the power of the Phoenix, the power to regenerate, the power to heal instantly from attacks makes Marco a very powerful opponent. This just shows how powerful the vice captains ahead of Marco are and are being portrayed in the story. So right after Marco, we are done with the 2 Yonko crews who are a little bit shaky at the moment. And we are now focusing on the main Yonko crews. So I do have Shiryu as the 4th strongest vice captain. Shiryu has been very important to the Blackbeard Pirates. He saved them in Impel Down. Without Shiryu, they would have been dead and their pirates crew would have just been over. We know what Magellan's poison did to Blackbeard and his crew. They were almost dead. So Shiryu provided them with the antidote which saved their lives. And Shiryu has now gained a devil fruit which makes him invincible. And we know that swordsmen who are invincible are gonna be deadly because seeing a swordsman attack, it's not easy to face off against something like that. Now he is invisible. It's just crazy to think about what he's gonna do in the story. So Shiryu is not to be underestimated in any way. So I do think he is the fourth strongest young vice captain of the Yonko. So he is the fourth. So right after Shiryu, we have Katakuri. Katakuri introduces to a whole new aspect of observation haki in the story. Once we introduced to Katakuri, it was stated that this man has never slept on his back. He was this guy who was overpowered so much that thinking about someone defeating him was just something you should not think about. But we saw at the end of the fight, it was a draw. Luffy didn't win that fight. It was a draw. If you really understand what the fight was about, that fight was a draw. It was a battle of psychology, and it was a lot of things conflicting in that battle. So Katakuri did not lose to Luffy, and the next time you see him in the story, he's gonna even be stronger than he already is. Because at first he was battling emotions that he really didn't think were important, and his own family rejecting him and liking him for just being powerful. He now comes to understand that he looks okay, and everything about him, especially in his own way, is gonna make him even much more stronger, because now he's gonna care more about himself. And the more you care about yourself, the stronger you are to protect yourself. I do think Katakuri is the third strongest vice captain. We know he has observation haki. His armament haki is just absurd. He's like Luffy. He's like Uber Luffy. Uber Luffy. That's crazy. So powerful. Everything Luffy threw at him, he had an advanced version of that. He trained Luffy a lot. And without Katakuri, Luffy would not have gained his level of observation he gained after Whole Cake Island. So Katakuri is the third strongest vice captain. I do think he will win against Shiryu and Zoro and Marco because of his observation haki. Being invincible and observation haki just cancels out. You know he can see into the future, and once you can see into the future, anything that has to do with time is overpowered in its own right. So I do think Shiryu will not get the advantage even if he is invincible facing off against Katakuri. We know Katakuri is also a special paramecia. We know how powerful his devil fruit is. He has trained his devil fruit, and he has also awakened his devil fruit. So Katakuri has a lot of powers that he could show in a battle. So right after Katakuri, I have Ken of the Beast Pirate. We've not seen a lot about Ken of the Beast Pirate. We've only been introduced to him knocking down the Big Mama ship and knowing that he is an ancient zone devil fruit user. And also a swordsman. So everything with Ken is just crazy to think about. The reason why I think Katakuri would lose to Ken is because Ken is looking so powerful and badass that I don't think Katakuri will stand a chance against him. It might be a mid-day fight for Ken, but I don't think Katakuri is winning in any way. Katakuri is supposed to be Ken is supposed to be the second strongest right after Kaido. We know how powerful Kaido is, and we know Kaido respects power. So Ken being the second strongest of the vice captain just makes sense. In the future, I could see this changing because I'm expecting Zoro to defeat him in a battle. And once Zoro defeats him in a battle, I'm dropping a part 2 of this video. So One Piece fans, don't be mad at me, okay? Because there will be a part 2 of this video in the later chapters of Wano. We know Wano is getting crazy. One Piece greatness. And now to the strongest vice captain, Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman is the strongest vice captain, no doubt about that. Once we were introduced to him in the story, he was this badass who took on this mountain bandits easily without any problem and was able to defeat them and told them that, hey, if you want to fight against us, you have to bring a pirate ship. You can't fight us by being bandits. So, you know, Ben Beckman, once he was introduced, was this crazy guy. And we know how powerful his Yonko is. Shanks is so powerful. Oda stated that if Shanks is the sun, Ben Beckman is the moon. And we know how the sun and the moon work hand in hand. We know that the moon is also powerful and it takes care of the night while the sun takes care of the day. So if he is the moon to Shanks' sun, let's imagine how powerful he is. And we've been told that he has established a name for himself in the new world among the pirates. And no one would dare face off against Ben Beckman. It's at Marineford, he was able to scare an admiral straight. Kizaru was like, hey, Ben Beckman, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do anything. Let's think about this. People say Kizaru was not afraid. The guy uses a gun, he could have shot Kizaru in the brain and his brain would have popped out. So Ben Beckman is the most strongest vice captain of the Yonko crew. That's why he's winning in this challenge. In a one-on-one battle, it's going to be a high day fight among these people. But in the future, I could see Black Shiryu surpassed Ben Beckman because it's being portrayed that the Blackbeard pirates are going to defeat the Red Hair Pirate in order to add more emotion to Luffy defeating the Blackbeard pirate. I really don't see it that way because there's no way that will set up this thing for so long and just mess up this connection. I do think Luffy will meet Shanks, and right after he meets Shanks, Blackbeard attacks Shanks, and that's when Luffy has to go back for a revenge match against Blackbeard and his crew, and that's gonna make the story explode, and the One Piece community looks so exciting. So that's what that's my ranking for the Vice Captain. If you have anything to say below, comment down below. If you like this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel. There are more One Piece videos to be dropping on this channel, and on the channel, the fans are what is most important to me, because what the fans ask for is what I'll give to them, and I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not gonna be biased. My favorite character is Usopp, so you know that I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cheat for any other strong character. So subscribe to this channel, like the video, share this video, and Anime Eclipse, and I'm out.